pizza and gelato? Yes, please. Sign me up. For anyone who loves Italian food and just happens to visit Italy, these cooking classes are a must. They're hosted by a company called Towns of Italy, and you can find them in many of the major cities. I would rank this pizza and gelato making class a 5 out of 5. And if you go online and check out the reviews, they average anywhere between 4.5 stars and 5 stars. And here's everything that's included: a certificate of completion, soft drinks for children, unlimited wine and Prosecco for adults. You get the actual recipes emailed to you. They provide the apron and cooking utensils, an extremely clean environment. And if you catch one of their online deals, it'll cost you between $80 to $100, which is a steal. So come along for this full experience and hear from the cooking instructor himself.
Open a pizzeria. And gelato machine.
Yeah. Ben? Yeah. Okay, here you are.
Yeah, Ben?
And Marisol.
I know.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the class.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Some soft drink? Yeah, Coke. Fanta, Sprite. Sprite. Okay.
Before we get into the actual cooking, let me tell you a little bit about the location. Towns of Italy Cooking School is located in the Central Market, which is one of the major hubs and very easy to get to. There are also tons of shops and restaurants, so you can spend literally a whole day there, as the cooking class is 3 hours long. But trust me, it goes by really, really quick. And here are just a few sights from the trendy market in the trendy part of central Milan. And if you're new here, I am Kim, aka Kim with the Gems, and on this channel, we share all things wellness, travel, and finances from a cultural point of view. What better way is there to learn about someone's culture than by experiencing and learning more about the cuisine? Cooking classes are also a great way to meet other travelers and spend a rainy day. So we made it to the very stunning kitchen. Just look at the marble and the glass, just a beautiful facility. And now we're going to turn it over to our lovely instructor who took very good care of us.
Very thin in the middle and a big cross on the edge. We have some other types, like pizza romano or some other types, but the most famous one is the Napolitan style. I like this. You don't have any water. You can add all the water now into the bowl. And also stir and also... No, actually not. Because you know the sticky is because it's sticky because we added enough water. So it depends on the percentage of water that you added into the dough. I usually like to add like 70% of the weight for the liquid. So, I mean, if I have 1 kilo of flour, I add 700 grams of water. So, like this. 100 grams is like 70 grams of water. That's why it's a rotation. So we just keep kneading for a few more minutes. But if you have the blender, you know, the machine, that we have two of them over there, just 10 minutes is enough. And the quality is still good, so it's not a kind of cheating. Sorry?
Why marble?
You know, it's marble, so I usually say marble, but on the counter, I mean.
Okay.
That's it. So. Also, it smells like fermented.
I smelled it when you opened it.
And you know it.
Yeah.
The shape, it's like double in size. You know, you can compare it now. The color is different. I add a little bit of semolina on the counter so it doesn't stick to the counter. Okay. So now I want to flip it over and continue on the other side. Okay, so I simply grab it with two hands. Simply flip it over. Some more semolina. If you cover the pizza with mozzarella, it will be liquidy. Like this. But you know it's your pizza. If you want to cover it, you know it's I say nothing. Yeah. I just add a few basil. If you want more basil, you can add later after the oven. Because if you cover it like this and it's not connect, like some people do like this will burn in the oven. It should be connected to the tomato sauce or the mozzarella or something. If you want more basil, we'll add it later. Okay. So that's it for me. I just add a little bit of olive oil in the middle and I put it into the oven.
Oh yes, that basil smells amazing.
Crust, a few more seconds.
Mine don't look like that. It ain't looking like that.
You gotta get the oven.
Okay, sorry, be careful. Sorry, just be careful. I want to put the pizza here.
Oh,
Picture
now that's
Okay, so
I think you're eating that, huh? That's your pizza?
I'm gonna say this was mine. I did that one.
Okay. And we'll burn into the oven. So if you don't like the burnt bubble, you can just pump it. I usually like to have one or two. So depend on you. Just to let you know, it will be burnt. Okay, I just use my scissors. Now, only for this pizza, later we just use the knives. I'm using my scissors because I want to show you the structure in between the crust. Cool. So, the pizza is really light, very thin in the middle, and full of bubble on the crust. You see, it's just full of air inside.
Made you a new thingy.
oh, you didn't have to, but thank you so much.
It's up top for you.
So for you, try not to touch the edges. Okay. Semolina.
Okay.
A lot more. Good.
And now cut.
Now we can add a little water. Do you want me to cut it for you, or do you want to? Okay, now grab it with two hands, flip it over, and continue on the other side. So just flip it over, semolina. Find in the market. This is the base. You can make a lot of gelatos with this base. I'm using vanilla, the real vanilla, not the extract, not the powder, not the syrup, not anything
I don't
else.
know where you would buy that.
This is the black seeds. These are the black seeds. So next time that you go to the gelateria and you order the vanilla flavor, if you cannot see the black vanilla seeds into the gelato,
Don't get it?
where is the vanilla? So it means that they just use the powder or something, the syrup. So don't buy the gelato for that. I add all the seeds inside.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't have any seeds, but I have the peel. So now I just add it to my milk because it has still some strength. But you know, it's just vanilla, you know, less strong. So you can add it wherever you want. I just add it here, you can add it to the cone, or you can add it to your, you know, the sugar jar, because after a day you will have a vanilla flavor into your sugar. So the milk is the whole milk, and the cream is heavy cream. It's really heavy because it has like 38% fat. I mix everything. Now I add the sugar. I'm using the powdered sugar. But if you don't have it, it's okay. You can just use the regular sugar. The reason I'm using the powdered sugar
He's like, you guys don't
is
have
that
anything over there.
it's really easy to dissolve. It takes about like 3 seconds for me. So I don't need to waste my time here to dissolve the sugar. And also, if you use the regular sugar, you may need to put everything on a stove and heat it up a little bit to dissolve the sugar. And at the end, the mixture is hot. So it takes longer time in the freezer. So if you have the icing sugar, the powdered sugar, use it. If you don't have it, it's okay. Just use the regular one. Okay, this is the base. If you want to add coffee, you can add coffee. If you want the chocolate gelato, you can add melted chocolate inside. You can add some fruits like mango, for example. Whatever you like, you can add inside. Even some leftover cookies. It works. You know, you don't have to be genius or something to make the gelato. It will be good, it's guaranteed. Okay? It's just, you know, we are using very simple ingredients. Milk, cream, sugar, and something to flavorize it. That's it. It will be good. In this gelato, you can really taste the milk and the cream. But usually, when you go and buy some gelato, can you taste the milk or not? You just taste the flavor.
Flavor.
Most of the flavor. What's the reason? Because it's something wrong here. Gelato is made of milk, cream, and sugar, so you can really taste the milk inside. But in most of the cases, you cannot. So why?
No milk. They
No
don't put
milk
milk.
is the answer. Good. No milk and no cream, usually. So they start with the powder. Unfortunately, they start with the powder, which has already some powdered milk, powdered cream, powdered sugar, and something chemical to stabilize it. That's why they can keep it for days. But in this gelato, you should have it in the first day. You will lose the texture. Any questions about gelato? Yeah. Simple, huh?
Yeah.
You have to eat it right away.
Yeah, not right away, but the same day. The same
Same day. Same
So you have
day.
to make
For
it in the
me,
morning.
I gotta quit my job. Do all this cooking.
You know, I think you cannot resist for more than 1 day, but you know, if you want to wait more time, you will lose the texture. So, you can still make the gelato. Does anyone have the gelato machine? It's the same as ice cream machine. You can just put it into the freezer. So put the mixture in a very big bowl, preferably like metal bowl. Put it into the freezer for like half an hour. After half an hour, you bring it out and start to whisk for like 1 minute. Then again, so use that. So at the end, it will be more crunchy. Just a few seconds, and then I should wait for like 1 minute, 2 minutes. We can check from time to time. The texture should be like a liquid like this. customize the waffle cone based on the taste of your gelato. You can add vanilla, or for example, with the vanilla flavor, I usually add a little bit of cinnamon inside. It's a very good match, you know. Lemon zest for the chocolate gelato. Whatever you like. Now you see the color is not ready yet. So just flip it over, put it back into the machine. So when the waffle is ready, I just have a few seconds to deform it. I deform it to the cup shape. I put it here and I cover it with the second bowl. Yes. Okay, the color should be like brown, between golden and brown. If it's not brown, it means that it's not going to be crispy. Okay, this is good for me. It's ready for a job. Okay. Questions? Yeah. Okay. Come back to the first position. Harder.
There you go. There you go. All goes down the same hatch. It don't matter.